Preacher Ronnie. About 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's. Kind of bummed me out. Eventually, however, I went to YouTube and typed in funny Parkinson's, as you do. I found a comedian who'd gotten Parkinson's at the age of 50, Vicky Clafkin. She listed things you could do better if you had a tremor, like I have in my left hand. I thought, well, that was a great attitude. But I decided to come up with my own list of things I could do better with a tremor. Would you like to hear the list? Yeah. First thing I could do, I could be a bartender, specializing in James Bond martinis. Shaken, not stirred, I hear you. Heard this before. What else could I do? I could make road signs, specializing in curves ahead. I could be a vending machine attendant. Thank you, Vince, for this suggestion. The vending machine takes your money. I shake it and get your candy bar out. I could work in a casino. Every morning I'd go in and shake all the dice, make sure the dots don't fall off. I could work in a morgue. Every morning I'd go in and shake all the bodies, make sure they're still dead. Let's talk about kids. Kids are always watching us because they're trying to figure out the world. And the way to figure out the world is by watching adults. So I'd like to talk about high chairs, hedges, and toilet bowls. So high chair. Everybody knows how to play this game. Kids like to play interactive games like patty cake and throwing balls back and forth and so on, but one of their favorite games, if you've ever watched a kid in a high chair, is push the food off the edge of the high chair. Waiting for, yes, I'm seeing some recognition here. Waiting for mom to pick it up or put something else back up on the tray and then pushing it slowly off again, over and over and over again. I had no patience for this game, so I bought a high chair that was actually a table, a feeding table with a wide table, wide tray, and rails around the edges so my kids couldn't push the food off the edge. Eventually, kids grew up, had children of their own. And my granddaughter taught me a new game. She had a baby monitor in her crib. One night I was staying with her, and she called out, "Oh, Grandma." I didn't even know she knew it was two-way, but of course Grandma came running. So hedges. So when my son was about 10, we had a dense privet hedge in front of our house. It looked like a box, as you shape privet hedges very tightly. One day I came out and I noticed there were holes about every 2 feet on the privet hedge. So I asked my son, I said, "So do you know anything about these holes in the privet hedge?" "Oh no." "Did you do anything to the privet hedge?" "Oh no." Well, the holes didn't just magically appear out of nowhere. With a little more questioning, I found out that he and his friend had decided the privet hedge was so dense it looked like a table they could just run across. So they climbed up on the roof, climbed down to the privet hedge, and ran across it. And that's where the holes were from their footsteps. Hedge never recovered. So toilet bowls. My son was about, 6 or 7. He came home one day, and his breath smelled awful. I said, "What did you eat?" Kids have to decide if telling the truth is going to get him in more trouble or telling a lie is going to get him in more trouble. So he decided to go for the lie. "Nothing." "Okay, so you ate something because I'm smelling something coming out of your mouth that's awful." And I was worried it might be poison. So he said, "No." I said, "Okay, so what did you do just before you came home?" "Well, I was over at my friend's house, and he had this cake in the toilet bowl, and he dared me to take a bite out of it." You know those deodorant cakes you hang in the toilet bowl? Yeah, that's what he ate. We called the poison control center, went to the hospital, had him throw up all evening, and then we had steak afterwards. He never ate deodorizer again. Thank you. I'm Carol Coven. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube. I've written a book, Who Gets to Name Grandma? It's available on Amazon. It's available around the corner of House Bears. Thank you very much.